Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Rama Hare He Bolo Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare Haribo Bolo Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare Bolo Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Bolo Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hey Krishna 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 Hey. Krishna 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 Rakshamam. Krishna 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 Pahimam.
Krishna 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 Pahimam.
Krishna 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 Rakshamam.
Krishna 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 Rakshamam.
Hey bolo Krishna 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 Pahimam.
Krishna 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 Pahimam.
Rama Raghava Rama Raghava Rama Raghava Rakshamam.
Ram Raghava Ram Raghava Ram Raghava Rakshamam.
Rama Raghava Rama Raghava Rama Raghava Rakshamam.
Ram Raghava Ram Raghava Ram Raghava Rakshamam.
Krishna Keshava Krishna Keshava Krishna Keshava Pahimam.
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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Ram Rama Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Chinadapi sunichena tarorapi sahisnuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sadahari. Chinadapi sunichena tarorapi sahisnuna amina manadena kirtaniya sadahari. Trinadapi sunichena tarorapi sahisnuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sadahari. Amanina manadena kirtaniya sadahari. Sadahari 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 Sadahari. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Haribol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vinda. Hey Bolo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Trinadapi Sunichena Tadorapi Sahisnuna, Amanina Manadena Kirtana Sadahari.
Trinadapi Sunichena Tadorapi Sahisnuna, Amanina Manadena
Kirtaniya Sadahari, Kirtaniya Sadahari, Kirtaniya Sadahari.
Kirtaniya Sadahari, Kirtaniya Sadahari.
Kirtaniya Sadahari, Kirtaniya Sadahari.
Kirtaniya Sadahari, Kirtaniya Sadahari.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Shri Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Hey bolo Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hey
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 Krishna 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 Rakshamam
Krishna 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 Rakshamam
Rama Raghava Rama Raghava Rama Raghava Rakshamam
Ram Raghav Ram Raghav Ram Raghav Rakshamam
Krishna Keshava Krishna Keshava Krishna Keshava Pahimam
Krishna Keshava Krishna Keshava Krishna Keshava Pahimam
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya
Radharamana Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya
Radharamana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya
Radharamana Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya
Radharamana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya
Radharamana Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya
Radharamana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya
Radharamana Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya
Radharamana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya
Srinadapi Sunichena Tarurapi Sahisnuna Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadahari Srinadapi Sunichena Tarurapi Sahisnuna Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadahari Kirtaniya Sadahari Kirtaniya Sadahari
Kirtaniya Sadahari Kirtaniya Sadahari
Kirtaniya Sadahari Kirtaniya Sadahari
Kirtaniya Sadahari Kirtaniya Sadahari
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol,
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Gaur Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaur Premanande Ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Hare Krishna Mahamantra Ki Jai. Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. So tonight we're going to hear about one of our Vaishnava greatest, let's say, saints, who was 144 years old before he left his body. So he was born in 1750. And he lived 144 years. His name is Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. Maybe we can repeat that. Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. He's one of our number one acharyas in the Krishna consciousness movement. So I'm going to read about him because he's very exemplary, pure devotee. And he was known for his pure love and devotion for Krishna. So it says, I offer my respectful obeisances to Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. Okay, maybe you can repeat with me. I offer my respectful obeisances to Jagannath Dasa Babaji Maharaj, who is respected by the entire Vaishnava community and who discovered the place where Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared.
The Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared.
Gaudavir Bhava Bhumestvam Nirdeshta Sajjana Priya
Nirdishta Sakchina Priya
Vaishnava Sarvabhoma
Vaishnava Sarvabhoma
Vaishnava Sarvabhoma Shri
Vaishnava Sarvabhoma Shri
Jagannathaya Te Nama.
Jagannathayini
So this is a verse that specifically is recited to glorify him. And it says, I offer my respectful obeisances
I offer my respectful obeisances
to Jagannath Dasa Babaji
to Jagannath Das Babaji
Maharaj,
who is
respected
respected
by the entire Vaishnava community
by the entire Vaishnava community
and who discovered the place
and who discovered the place
where Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu
where Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu
appeared. Sri Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj
Sri Jagannath Babaji Maharaj
was born in the Maya Mansingh district
district
of West Bengal. Gaudiya Vedanta Acharya
Gauda Vaidanta Acharya
Sri Baladeva
Sri Baladeva
Vidyabhushana had a disciple named Uddhava Das. His disciple was Sri Madhusudana Dasa Babaji, who lived in Surya Kund. Madhusudana Dasa Babaji disciple was Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj.
disciple of Jagannath Babaji.
Jagannath Das Babaji
Jagannath Das Babaji
lived in Vrindavana
lived in Vrindavana
and performed his bhajan
and performed his bhajan
there for quite some time.
there quite some time.
He became famous among the devotees
He became famous among the devotees.
there as one who was perfect in Krishna bhakti.
There one perfect with Krishna Bhakti.
In 1880,
In 1880,
Srimad Bhakti Vinod Thakura
Srimad Bhakti Vinod Thakur
went to Vrindavan
went to Vrindavan
and saw his lotus feet for the first time.
and saw his lotus feet first time.
While there,
While there,
he received many divine instructions
we received many divine instructions
on Hari Bhakti
on Hari Bhakti
from Jagannatha Dasa.
from Jagannath Dasa.
Sometime later,
Sometime later,
Babaji Maharaja
Babaji Maharaja
visited the Bardhaman district
visited Bardhaman district.
during the month of Falgun.
During the month of Falgun,
He stayed at a town called Amalajora.
he stayed in the temple called Amalajora.
At that time,
At that time,
Bhaktivinoda Thakura
Bhakti Vinod Thakur
again had the good fortune
again had a good fortune
to take darshan of his holy feet.
to take the darshan of the holy feet.
Seeing Bhakti Vinod Thakura's enthusiasm
Seeing the Bhakti Vinod Thakur enthusiasm
for preaching the holy name of Krishna,
for preaching the holy name of the Krishna,
Srila Babaji Maharaja
Srila Balaji Maharaja
was very happy.
was very happy.
He stayed in Amalajora
He stayed in Amalajwala
during Ekadasi.
during Ekadasi.
And at that night,
And that night,
there was Kirtan and Harikatha.
there was a Kirtan and Harikatha.
Later at Amalajora, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura established his Prapana ashram. Sri Jagannath Dasa Babaji Maharaj was born in the Maya Man Singh district of West Bengal. Gaudiya Vedanta Acharya, Sri Baladeva Vidyabhushana, had a disciple named Uddhavadas. His disciple was Sri Madhusudana Dasa Babaji, who lived in Suryakant. Madhusudana Dasa Babaji's disciple was Jagannatha Dasa Babaji Maharaj. In 1893, Srila Babaji Maharaja went from Koladweep, the part of Navadvipa where Srila Sridhara Maharaj's temple is, presently located. So he went to Koladweep, to the in other words, to Surabhi Kunja in Godruma Dvipa, to Surabhi Kunja in Godruma Dvipa. There he took his seat. His arrival in Surabhi Kunja was a wonderful event. Shri Jagannath Das Babaji revealed many lost places in Mayapura, including the Yoga Pit. That's where Lord Chaitanya appeared. Srivas Angana and others. It is said that when he came upon the holy place of Mahaprabhu's birth, he danced, although he was very old, and walked with difficulty. For some time he remained in Nadia and performed his bhajan on the banks of the Ganges. His bhajan kutir and Samadhi Mandir are still there at present. He ordered Bhaktivinoda Thakur to build a hut so devotees could stay near his bhajan kutir, and Bhaktivinoda did so. When Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura was 12 years old, he was expert in the Jyoti Shastras, explaining Vedic astrology. Hearing this, Srila Babaji Maharaj one day called upon him to prepare the Vaishnava calendar in accordance with the proper Siddhanta. He did so, and Babaji Maharaja was very pleased. With this, the Navadvipa Panjika, the Vaishnava calendar, recording the dates of the appearance and disappearance of important Vaishnava saints and the celebration of important festivals, began. Srila Babaji Maharaja always had great enthusiasm for kirtan and Vaishnava seva. Even when he was nearly 135 years old, he went on preaching the message of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu throughout the world for the benefit of the fallen souls. In his old age, although he was almost paralyzed by infirmity, whenever it was time for kirtana, he would still raise his arms in ecstasy. Srila Jagannath Das Babaji revealed many lost places in Mayapura, including the Yogapita, where Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. Also Shivasa Angana and others. It is said that when he came upon the holy place of Mahaprabhu's birth, he danced in ecstasy, although he was very old and walking for him was very difficult. For some time he remained in Nadia and performed his bhajan on the banks of the Ganges. His bhajan kutir and samadhi mantir are still there at present. Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj was the Veda or Babaji Guru of Bhagavat Dasa Babaji Maharaj. Bhagavat Dasa in turn gave the dress of a Babaji to Gaur Kishora Das Babaji. Jagannath Dasa Babaji, servant's name was Bihari Dasa. He was extremely strong and powerful. In his old age, Babaji Maharaj could not walk. Bihari Dasa used to carry him in a basket on his shoulders so that Babaji Maharaj could move from place to place. When he went to Calcutta, Babaji Maharaj would stay at the house of Bhaktivinoda Thakura on Manikatala Street. Bhaktivinoda was always very eager to invite him to his house for a prasada. But Babaji Maharaj was very renounced and would only come occasionally. When he was in his old age, Babaji Maharaj was nearly blind. Many people would come to see him and to offer him donations for the service of Sri Krishna. His servant, Bihari Dasa, would keep all these donations in a bag. One day, Babaji Maharaj said, "Bihari, how many rupees have I got?" Bihari Dasa had put some rupees aside for some service he had planned to render Babaji Maharaj. When asked by Jagannath Das Babaji about how many rupees were on hand, Bihari placed some rupees in his hand and kept 12 rupees aside. Even though his eyesight was failing, however, Babaji Maharaj detected the discrepancy, just like you would, Prabhu. "Bihari," he said, "why have you kept 12 rupees aside? Give me all the rupees." Smiling at this fun, Bihari surrendered the remaining coins to his guru. At that time, Babaji Maharaj made his wishes known as to how the money should be spent. The total came to 200 rupees. Babaji Maharaja ordered Bihari Dasa to take the money at once and buy sweet balls, rasgullas, to feed the cows in Navadvipa Dhamma. That's a very nice thing to do. Once Babaji Maharaj was on the banks of the Ganges, living under a makeshift canvas tent. Nearby that place there lived a dog with 5 puppies. Whenever Babaji Maharaj would take prasada, the dogs would come around and lick the food from his plate. When Bihari Dasa caught hold of one of the dogs to drive it off, Babaji Maharaj told him, "Bihari, if you wish to drive these dogs off, you may take my plate away as well. I shall not eat today." When Bihari complained, "But Guru Maharaj, these dogs are unclean," Babaji Maharaj remarked, "No, these dogs are residents of the holy Dhamma. You may not abuse them." Many people used to come and beg alms from Jagannath Dasa Babaji. He did not want to give them alms, but told them to do service. One day, a man named Sri Gora Hari Dasa came and asked Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj for alms. But Babaji Maharaj would give him nothing. When the man persisted for 3 days, fasting outside Babaji Maharaj's tent, finally I'm sorry. Babaji Maharaj finally relented. He tore off a piece of his kopina. That's his underwear, right? His undergarment. And gave it to Biharidasa, his servant, with the instruction to present it to the beggar as alms, thereby informing the beggar that he must first learn to control his senses before taking up the profession of a saint. One day, Sri Babaji Maharaja remarked about the professional readers of Srimad Bhagavatam. He said, this kind of professional Bhagavata Kirtana is simply prostitution. Those who make their living by reading Srimad Bhagavatam are offenders of the holy name of Krishna. No one should listen to the Kirtana and Bhagavatam readings that they produce. And one who listens to such offensive readings and thus commits offenses against the holy name of Krishna certainly go to hell. Those who are involved in this professional reading should immediately give it up. Even up to today, there are people who make a living out of reciting Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam just so they have money to get their daughter married and make a living. So you can see how Gorkishore Babaji didn't like this at all. So he said, such a person should worship the residents of Vrindavan with great care and attention, considering himself most fallen, and thus pray for forgiveness. Srimad Bhakti Vinod Thakur remarked of Srila Jagannath Dasa Babaji Maharaj, he was the topmost general among Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Okay, 1 second. I don't want to repeat something. Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj lived for 144 years. I'll just read now. He took Diksha from Sri Madhusudana Dasa Babaji and did bhajana for many years at Surya Kunda in Vrindavana. Thakur Bhakti Vinod received valuable instructions on pure devotional service from Jagannath Dasa Babaji. His practice was to live 6 months in Sri Navadvipa Dhamma and 6 in Vraja Mandala. That means near Vraja Mandala's in Vrindavan. During this time, Sri Jagannath Das Babaji was the most advanced Rasika Vaishnava in Gora and Vraja Mandala and Purushottam Kshetra, or Jagannath Puri. Bhaktivinoda Thakur gave him the title Sarvabhauma, the chief of the Vaishnavas. At 125 years old, his body appeared bent like a semicircle. His eyelids hung over his eyes like heavy stage curtains. Standing on either side, 2 disciples would lift his droopy eyelids so he could offer tulsi, manjaris, to his deity of Shri Giriraja Govardhana. Since Jagannath Dasa Babaji could barely walk, Bihari, his Vrajavasi servant, used to carry him on his shoulders. But whenever there was a Nama Kirtana, Jagannath Dasa Babaji would bolt out of his basket and leap 4 feet into the air. In great ecstasy, he would begin to sing and dance. He performed vigorous bhajana despite physical limitations. He was fond of chanting loudly in both japa and kirtana. During kirtana, he would sing, Nitai ki nama enechi re, ki nama renechi re, ditechi re. O Lord Nityananda, what a wonderful name you have brought. O Nitai, what a wonderful name you have given. After chanting almost the whole night, the next morning he would offer 1,108 dandavats to the deities. He was always enthusiastic to serve the Vaishnavas. He lived as an ascetic, following a strict diet and a yearly Chaturmasya 4-month fast. The first month, he ate only 4 bananas in the evening. Second month, only guavas. Third month, only whey. Fourth month, only boiled banana flowers without salt. That's very renounced. Nitai ki nama enechi re, ki nama enechi re, ki nama ditechi re. O Lord Nityananda, what a wonderful name you have brought. O Nitai, what a wonderful name you have given. In the image, Sri Nityananda Prabhu, excuse me. Once he begged a roti, flatbread, from a Vrindavan street sweeper. Hearing about this, the leading men of Vrindavan said to Jagannath Das Babaji, Baba, you are the crest jewel of Braja. It pains us to hear anyone criticizing you. But now everyone is talking against you. They are saying, Baba's gone mad. If he defies the age-old traditions, what will happen to society? Yeah, because he begged a roti, or flatbread, from a Vrindavan street sweeper. Babaji Maharaj replied, you are all learned men. Don't you know the importance of the dust of Vrindavana? It is so surcharged with Krishna's prema that even Lord Brahma desires to become a particle of Raja, or dust of Vrindavan. Therefore, isn't a Vrindavan sweeper who is constantly serving the dust, breathing it, rolling in it, and bathing in it more pure than anyone else? Silence filled the air, indicating everyone's acceptance of Babaji Maharaj's reply. Yeah, the first time I went to Vrindavan, I went from Delhi to I got a bus that took me from Delhi to Mathura, yeah. And then from Mathura, I had to take a tunga, a horse and buggy. The horse was real skinny, and it kept farting all the time. Anyway, that does not discourage me. But the guy that was driving it, he was very, he also was very skinny, he was an older gentleman. And I was sitting in the back, and he was sitting in the front, and we went slowly from Mathura to Vrindavan. So at one point, he stopped and he motioned that I should get down from the Tunga. And then he did complete Dandavat like this, and he wanted me to do it also. And then he started rolling in the dust. and I also followed him because we were just at the outskirts of Vrindavan. Right? And then he began to sing a very beautiful bhajan. I can't do, let's say, I can't really repeat it now, but it's a very, very beautiful bhajan. And I taped it while he was singing. And then, then I had to pay him, then he left. So when I got into Vrindavan, when we came at the outskirts of Vrindavan, he wanted me to get down and roll in the dirt, not the dirt, the dust with him, right? And he put me. He didn't say anything. He just pointed me. Get down, And then he laid down, and then I laid down. Then he started rolling, and I also started rolling. And anyway, when we got to Vrindavan, I paid him, But I had the tape of him singing. I didn't know what he was saying, but it was very beautiful bhajan. So I asked one of the devotees, I said, I just came, and this person who brought me here in the Tanga is like a horse and buggy, he sang this song. I said, let me play it, and you tell me what it's all about. So when I turned on my recorder, and when he heard the song, he said, "Where did you get this from?" I said, "Well, I got this. I got a ride from Mathura to Vrindavan, and this was the Tanga driver." He said, "Tanga driver? Is that all?" I said, "What do you mean? Is that all?" He said, "This song is very, very special. Only the most advanced devotees, saints, can sing this bhajan." I was a little surprised. And I said, "Well, look, what is it saying?" He said, "Well, it's all about there's a special tree. And in that tree is in Vrindavan. I forget the name. I have to think of the name of the place." He said, "Whoever goes there and examines the leaves of that tree will see that the name of Radha and Krishna are on every leaf. And if they're fortunate enough to see those leaves of the tree, or just touch them, don't of course take them, but just touch them, you become purified, and you get the mercy of Radha and Krishna, because the name Radha and Krishna is written on each one of those leaves." So I got really excited when he said that. So when I got to Vrindavan, I got another Tanga driver, or another rickshaw, and he took me to the temple where that tree was. And I got off, and the whole idea was that if you have a pure heart, then you will see the name of Radha and Krishna on every leaf. So I was really excited. So I went and I got another Tanga. Somebody took me to this temple where the tree was. And when I got down and walked into the temple in the yard, I saw the tree. Hare Krishna. And I looked at the leaves, and I didn't see anything. Because he told me, the rickshaw driver told me that anyone who sees the name of Radha and Krishna will be liberated, go back to Godhead. So I guess I was not pure enough to see that. But that Tunga driver or the driver that took me from Mathura to Vrindavan, when I played the tape I had of him singing, one of the devotees said, "Well, where'd you hear this?" I said, this Tunga driver was singing it. He says, "He's not an ordinary man. Only the most exalted devotees can sing this bhajan." I was shocked, And he said, that somehow or other, you're very fortunate. You came in contact with such an exalted devotee. Okay, so here it says, once Jagannath Das Babaji begged a roti from a Vrindavan street sweeper. Hearing about this, the leading men of Vrindavan said to Jagannath Das Babaji, "Baba, you are the crest jewel of Vraja. It pains us to hear anyone criticizing you. But now everyone is talking against you. They are saying, Baba's gone mad. If he defies the age-old traditions, what will happen to society?" Well, they're talking about taking food from a street sweeper, right? Babaji Maharaj replied, "You are all learned people. Don't you know the importance of the dust of Vrindavana? It is so surcharged with Krishna prema that even Lord Brahma desires to become a particle of Raja, meaning dust of Vrindavan. Therefore, isn't a Vrindavana sweeper who is constantly serving the dust, breathing it, rolling in it, and bathing in it more pure than anyone else?" Silence filled the air, indicating everyone's acceptance of Babaji Maharaj's reply. While living in Navadvipa, Dhamma, Jagannath Das Babaji showed deep respect towards all residents. Even when some puppies ate from his plate, he didn't protest. Bihari, his servant, became disgusted to see the dogs devouring the Guru's prasadam, and he drove them away. Jagannath Das Babaji scolded Bihari. "These puppies are residents of the holy Dham. They are not ordinary living entities. I will not eat until they come back to share the Mahaprasadam from my plate." At the age of 142, he couldn't see or walk. To confirm his findings, that means that Jagannath Das Babaji and Bhaktivinoda Thakur were able to find the very important places in Vrindavan, and they were the ones that discovered where Lord Chaitanya's appearance took place. And it's called the Yoga Pit, and then there a big temple was built. So it says, at the age of 142, he couldn't see or walk. To confirm his findings, Thakur Bhaktivinoda requested Jagannath Dasa to see Lord Chaitanya's appearance place. Intoxicated with Gauranga Prema, Jagannath Dasa Babaji leapt high in the air and began chanting and dancing at the discovery of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Yoga Pitta. That's where the Lord took birth. Out of compassion for all the conditioned souls, Jagannath Das Babaji transferred his power of bhajana, knowledge of the Shastras, and prema bhakti directly to the heart of Bhaktivinoda Thakura. So this was Shripad Narayan Maharaj who explained this. Jagannath Das Babaji had many disciples. He often gave the following instructions. You must avoid women, men who associate with women, or with a man who in any way associates with a man who associates with a woman. To realize the supreme goal of life, you must repeat Harinama regularly, meaning chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Regularly and steadfastly. Steadiness is so important that it must be maintained even at the cost of one's life. Never forget Gora, meaning Lord Chaitanya, who is more merciful and benevolent than Krishna. Krishna is like a just ruler, meaning a very, righteous ruler, who takes into account your offenses in his administration of justice. Gora does not take your offenses into account. That means that Lord Chaitanya, who's an incarnation of Krishna, but in that incarnation, he doesn't take your offenses into account. Whereas Krishna is more interested in the dispensation of justice. Gora, or Lord Chaitanya, is more interested in the distribution of mercy. From this point of view, Gora Kirtana is more useful than Krishna Kirtana. In other words, when you chant the glories of Lord Chaitanya, it's more useful than the Kirtana of Lord Krishna. Gora Kirtana means Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gora Bhakta Vrindam. This is what we sing, right? Krishna is the avatar of Dwapara Yuga. Gora is the Kali Yuga avatara. We should sing the name and glories of the avatara in whose age we live. Just as in a kingdom, we praise the ruling king. Jai Sachinandana Gora Hari. Jai Sachinandana Gora Hari. The Sonar Gauranga temple in Gopala Bagh, Vrindavan houses Gaura Nitai deities, once worshipped in Surya Kunda by Sri Jagannath Dasa Babaji. In Krishna Lila, he serves as Rasika Manjari. That's explaining who he is in Krishna Lila. Okay, so So the Yoga Pitta, or the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya, there's a little bit of information about that. Of course, Jagannath Das Babaji, along with Bhaktivinoda Thakur, discovered that place, which was hidden for many, many years. This place in Mayapur was formerly known as Miyapur. Mostly it is inhabited by the Mohammedans. Somewhere or other, it converted to the name Mayapur. Still, people are very much doubtful where is the birth site of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur was researching to find out the actual place. So under the direction of Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, this present Yoga Pitta, the place where Lord Chaitanya appeared, was ascertained to be the birth site of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, in the beginning, wanted to develop this place very gorgeously, befitting the holy name of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he started this movement of developing Mayapur. He could not finish it, so it was handed down to Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So under his effort, assisted by his disciples, this place was gradually developed, and our attempt is also to develop this place. So anyway, you can go there today. It's not where ISKCON is, but it's in Vrindavan. It's a very huge, temple and temple complex, and you can see where Lord Chaitanya appeared. Okay, so thank you very much. That's all I have tonight about Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you very much. And now we will have, I'll speak a little bit about my dear friend and my Vartma Pradakshaka Guru, His Holiness Tamal Krishna Maharaj. So Tamal Krishna Maharaj was a very dynamic preacher. And the first time I met him, where was it? The first time I met him was in London. And he took a special interest in me. And he was one of those people that the first time you meet him, you don't like him. Well, the first time I met him, what he did was he turned me upside down and shook me like this, so every bit of money I had in my pockets came down, right? And he took it all. So I didn't really like that. But he was a wonderful preacher and is completely dedicated to serving Prabhupada. And he was one of Prabhupada's major, associates that helped Prabhupada spread Krishna consciousness. So Tamal Krishna Maharaj was, at one time he was living in a tree naked. This is before he was a devotee. And he was living in a hippie type of ashram. No, it was not really an ashram, but all the hippies were there. This was in Northern California. And he was naked. He was living in a tree naked. So Shyam Sundar, if you know who he is, one day he and his wife found out that some people came from from the Bay Area, and they said that there was this sadhu, a real Indian sadhu that was there, and that, Tamal Krishna should, get down from the tree and go and see him. So he did put some clothes on, and he went to the Bay Area, and he met Prabhupada. And after meeting Prabhupada, it changed his whole life. He no longer lived on a tree branch naked, but now he became one of Prabhupada's most intimate devotees and helped Prabhupada in every way to spread Krishna consciousness. So like I said, when I first met him, I didn't like him at all because he was too meticulous. And but then, after a little while, I realized that, here's a real servant of Prabhupada who's dedicated his whole life to him. And he's a great trainer. He was a great trainer. He made many devotees, trained many devotees, and I was one of them. And you could never trick him. He knew every trick that you could do to get out of service or whatever, or leave, whatever. And he was very strict about, waking up early, taking a bath, and chanting, and having arti and so forth. But after a little while, I really got to like him very much, like a father. And he started the first Harinam Sankirtan in France. And I was fortunate enough to be with him. And because I was somewhat of a a musician. He handed me the mridanga. He said, "You can play this?" I said, "Yeah, I think so." He said, "Okay, you play. I'll play the cartels, and the other, devotees. There are about 6, 7 devotees. They'll chant. Is that okay?" I said, "Yeah, I'll do that, Prabhu." So we started the first kirtan in Paris, and it was a sensation. And every day we would go out and do kirtan. And then every day we'd come back and have nice prasadam, lunch prasadam. Then we'd go out again. And then we would stay out. And then we would come back for prasadam. Then we'd go out again and stay out till sometimes 10 o'clock, sometimes 11 o'clock, And he became like our father. So at that time, there were only about 4 or 5 of us. There were boys, there were devotees. He had his wife with him also. She was a wonderful lady. And we were all living in a 2-bedroom apartment. There was this person that I met at the what you would call the American Cultural Center in Paris, and his name was Lou. So we would rent a room there. This is at the beginning of Krishna consciousness in France. And Lou was one of the people that came one day to our weekly program. And I, got to know him. And I said, "Lou," I said, "where do you live?" He said, "Well, I live in such and such place." I said, "Oh," I said, "did you like the prasadam you had tonight?" He said, "Yeah, it was really good." I said, "Would you like me to come and visit you and maybe make some prasadam for you?" He said, "Yeah, you can do that." So he gave me his address. So the next day, I went to see him, and he was living alone, and he was the son of a very prominent doctor in the United States. And Lou himself was very well educated, college education and everything. And but he was very lonely, and he was somewhat sad. So I cooked prasadam for him in his house, and then he had the prasadam. And I said, "Lou, did you like it?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Would you like it every day?" He said, "What do you mean?" I said, "I can come every day and cook prasadam for you." Oh, he said, "Really?" He said, "Sure, I'd really like it." So I went back. At that time, we didn't have a place to stay. So Tamal Krishna Maharaj was there, his wife, and another couple was there. There were about 6 of us. And we didn't have a place to stay. So I was excited, though. I went back and I told Tamal Krishna Maharaj, I said, "I found a place where we can stay." He said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "We can go tomorrow and, stay there." Of course, Lou didn't know that. So the next day, we went to see Lou. But I told him, "Well, look, you guys stay in the, I'm going to knock on the door, but don't be near the door. Stay on the side so he doesn't see you. But as soon as he opens the door and I walk in, you come in after me right away." So we went, and then they were, a little bit down the hallway. So Lou opens the door. I said, "Hey, Lou, how are you?" He said, "Oh, good." He said, I said, "So I'll cook some prasadam for you again." I said, "Okay, thank you very much." So as soon as he opened the door, I signaled to the others, and they all came in. And Lou was like shocked. He said, "What's going on here?" And then Tamal Krishna Maharaj was there. He said, "Okay, well," he walked around in the apartment. It was just a 2-room apartment. And he said, "Okay, this will be my room." And Lou was like shocked. He said, "What do you mean? That's where I sleep?" He said, "No, you're not going to sleep there anymore." And then he had to, change some things in that room because he had his wife. And then there was one other room, and then there was kitchen and everything. So the brahmacharis, me and a few others, and Lou had to sleep, in another room. So Lou was shocked. He said, "Wait a minute, this is my house." And Tamal Krishna said, "Not anymore." So, but Lou, like myself, really liked prasadam. So after a day or two, he got hooked on prasadam. And he didn't mind it. And then also, he was something of a musician. So when we went on Sankirtan, because Sankirtan was just starting, he learned to play the mridanga. I was the first one to play the mridanga. But then he also learned, and he began to like it. So we were going out every day in the streets of Paris, and that was the beginning of the Hare Krishna movement in Paris. And at first, Lou was the lookout man. So we were like 6 of us. So 2 of us, myself and what's his name? Tamal Krishna Maharaj. We were together in the front of the kirtan, and then there were a few other devotees in the middle, and Lou was in the back. He was the lookout for the police. So because as soon as we started chanting the first day, the police came and arrested us. And then we ended up in the police station for about 12 hours. And they were making fun of us and talking nonsense and so forth. But eventually they saw, look, we were not criminals or anything. So late at night, they let us go. So anyway, Lou was the lookout man. And eventually he became initiated. He became Lochanananda Das. I don't know if you know him or not. But he's a very good singer and a very good kirtaniya. He plays mridanga very nicely. And he's still a devotee. And then, so we started going out on Sankirtan, and Tamal Krishna Maharaj, was training us, but then he got a telegram. There were no, what you would call that, cell phones and things like that. So he gets a telegram from California, from Prabhupada. And Prabhupada says, "Come immediately." That was it. Come immediately. So Lou called me. He said, "Okay, I'm going to leave." I said, "What? We're all new people. We don't know anything about Krishna consciousness." "No, you're going to be the president." I said, "President? I can't even wash myself. How can I be the president?" No, you just follow every day what I've taught you, how to do kirtan, and then Krishna will help you. I said, "Well, why are you leaving?" He said, "I can't tell you. It's too heavy. I can't tell you." So he left. So there we were. There were about 5 of us. So he told me, just go out on Sankirtan every day. So that's what we did. And we would go out on Sankirtan 16 hours every day. And Tamal Krishna Maharaj had trained us. He had a map of Paris, and Paris has these different sections. They call it the arrondissement. They're neighborhoods. There's about 16 neighborhoods. So he had us go to a different neighborhood, and then that neighborhood is big. There's a lot of people there, and do Sankirtan. So it was him. He was very. Tamal Krishna Maharaj was very organized, and very sharp and very, let's say, dynamic person. And he made many devotees in the United States, and of course, he made some in France, but his main place was the United States, and he made, I would say, hundreds of devotees. He was a real trainer. And he was, also started the bus kirtan program. And, he really helped Prabhupada in many ways. But when Prabhupada was calling him to come back to the United States, that's why he had to leave. So I asked him, I said, why are you leaving? He said, I can't tell you, it's too heavy. Maybe some other time, but I'm leaving. So he leaves. And later on I found out that Prabhupada had sent him a telegram saying, come immediately. So he didn't know why, but he just went. He left Paris, went to Los Angeles, and when he got there, and he talked with Prabhupada, he said, why didn't you call me like this, Prabhupada? And Prabhupada said, these devotees have sequestered me. They're separating me from the devotees and keeping me like in a prison. So, he was shocked when he heard that. And there were 4 devotees that were sort of trying to take over the movement and put Prabhupada in a lower level, person. So anyway, Prabhupada knew that Tamal Krishna Maharaj would come and save him, and he did. He immediately took him from Los Angeles, and they went back to India. So I didn't know that at the time, but later on I found out that that's why he had to leave. So anyway, he leaves, and he just says, you just keep doing Sankirtan. So that's what we did. Every day we would go out on Sankirtan, sometimes 16 hours a day. And because we did that, we became very popular in Paris. And we were going basically in different parts of Paris. And it was, it's mapped out. Tamal Krishna Maharaj gave us the map of where we should go on Monday, where we should go Tuesday, like that. He was very, very meticulous. So one day we're doing Sankirtan in the 15th, let's say, district of Paris, and we're going down a street where there's no people, right, but a lot of high-rise apartments, and we're passing a public telephone booth. They have these booths. And there's a man in the booth, and as I'm passing by the booth, he comes out of the booth and hands me the telephone. He says, somebody wants to talk to you. I said, what? I don't know who he is. And I said, who's who? I said, I don't know anybody. He said, no, this person knows you. They want to talk to you. I didn't have any idea who the person was. So I get on the phone, and it's a lady. And she starts speaking in French real fast. And she starts saying, tous les jours, vous venez par ici, et vous chantez votre mantra. So I thought she was going to call the police. She was speaking real fast, as the French people do, and it sounded like, she was angry. So then I started to apologize. Excusez-moi, madame. And then she said, non, tu n'as pas besoin de faire des excuses. Tu viens à mon appartement. She said, you come up to my penthouse. I want you to chant your Krishna mantra in my house. So, so we go up. And she has a penthouse. She's a very wealthy lady in Paris. And she has a chant, Hare Krishna. And then she starts talking to me. And she said, last week, when you people were coming down the street, I was on the top floor, not the top floor, but the
the balcony of my high-rise apartment, and I was going to jump. I was going to commit suicide, she said. But when I saw you guys jumping up and down and chanting and dancing, it sort of electrified me, you know. And I thought that, wow, why are these people so happy? So I didn't jump. And now the next week we came again, and this time she invited us to her apartment, and she wanted us to chant Hare Krishna. And from that point on, she became very, very instrumental in helping us to open doors and to meet people. She had a lot of connections. She was a very wealthy lady. So that was like a miracle. And because of her, we were able to meet many, many important people. Okay, so anyway, we continued chanting every day, 16 hours a day, and we became famous. So famous that we got into 3 movies. And I got to meet the top movie stars in France, like Catherine Deneuve. She's like Marilyn Monroe in the United States, and other, very, very famous people. Why? Because we were doing kirtan every day for 16 hours. So they would see us all the time, and we became part of, the scene or the culture in the hip part of Seattle. Of Paris. Okay, so I won't say any more because there's so many other things I could talk about, but I just give you a flavor of how dynamic Tamal Krishna was. Very, very dynamic person. And he made many, many devotees, and he was Prabhupada's number one whip, or number one, let's say, helper. So it was a very, horrible thing that he died, because he was still relatively very young. Okay, so all glories to Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. So now we're going to have the program. Yeah. You can sing. Huh? Huh? Yeah. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Maha Mantra Ki Jai. Okay.
Korea Jai. Krishna Prapti Hoy Jaha Hate. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitete Korea Kya. Arana Kori Ho Mane Asha. Shri Guru Charane Rati Aise Uthama Gati. Jai Prasade Pure Sarva Asha. Chakuran Dilo Jai Janme Janme Prabhu Say. Chakuran Dilo Jai Janme Janme Prabhu Say. Divya Gyan Vede Prakashito. Prema Bhakti Jaha Hoite Avidya Vinasa Jate. Prema Bhakti Jaha Hoite Avidya Vinasa Jate. Vede Gai Jahara Charito. Shri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adama Janara Bandhu. Shri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adama Janara Bandhu. Lokanath Lokera Jivana. Aha Prabhu Kor Doya De Hamore Pada Chaya. Aha Prabhu Kor Doya De Hamore Pada Chaya. Ebe Jaz Gusuk Shri Bhuvana. Ebe Jaz Gusuk Shri Bhuvana. Srila Prabhupada Patita Pavana. Srila Gurudev Patita Pavana. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Na ते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादिशतारिणे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसारी गौर भक्तवृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, Jaya Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, Jaya Jagannath Das Babaji, Jaya Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, Jaya Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, Jaya Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
So let's recite the Mangalacharna prayers. Om Jnana Timirandasya Yananjana Shalakaya Chakshum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manopishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Soyam Rupa Kadamahyam Tadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Ragnatang Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savatutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachatya Desha Tarine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Dinamine Shri Varshapanavi Devi Daitaya Kripaptaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Dayine Prabhavin Namaha Madhuyo Jala Premadya Shri Rupa Nuga Bhaktita Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Shimurtaye Dinatarine Rupanuga Viruddha Apasiddhanta Dvantaharine Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sashad Vairagya Murtaye Vipalampa Rasambodhe Padam Pujayate Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanuga Varayate Gaura Virabhava Bhumistvam Nirdeshta Sajanapriyaha Vaishnava Savrabhaumaha Shri Jagannathaya Te Namaha Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhyevacha Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Padayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratishe Namaha Pancha Tattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Hey Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagapate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Jayatam Srator Pangor Mamamanda Mader Gadi Masarvasva Padam Bhojo Radha Madana Mohano Divyed Vrindaranya Kalpajumadaha Shrimad Ranagara Singhasanastha Shrimad Radha Shila Govinda Devo Prishtaripi Sevyamano Smarami Shriman Rasa Rasarampi Vamshivata Tatastitaha Karsham Venu Suner Gopir Gopinata Shiyestunaha Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Dadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we'll recite the pranam mantras 3 times and we'll offer the flowers. Gaura Virabhava Bhumestvam Nirdeshta Sajanapriyaha Vaishnava Savrabhauma Shri Jagannathaya Te Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Tamala Krishna Goswamin Niti Namine Gauravir Bhava Bhumestam Nirdeshta Sajana Priyaha Vaishnava Sarvabhaumaha Shri Jagannathaya Te Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Tamala Krishna Goswamin Niti Namine Gauravir Bhava Bhumestam Nirdeshta Sajana Priyaha Vaishnava Sarvabhaumaha Shri Jagannathaya Te Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Tamala Krishna Goswamin Niti Namine Esha Pushpanjali Samarpayami Samarpayami Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.